Par mesure de sécurité, les bagages abandonnés
Living or label must be placed underneath the seat in front of you. If you are sitting in a front row seat, only measures actually below the floor area must be completely clear to stay comfort. Once your hand baggage is safely stored, please make yourselves comfortable and keep the aisle clear for all of our remaining customers to join us on board. As a reminder, smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping, is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes toilets which are fitted with smoke detectors. As the aircraft is currently being refueled, please keep your seatbelt unfastened until the fasten seatbelt signs are switched back on. Thank you. As a reminder, smoking is not permitted at any time whilst on board. Thank you. In some of your seats, we do ask you to keep the seatbelt fastened, even if the sign is on.
Cabin crew, please doors to automatic cross check and stand by for a manual safety demonstration. introduction for myself, my name is Gordon Galbraith. I have the pleasure of being the senior cabin crew member looking after your comfort and safety on your flight to Milan. A special welcome to those who are returning from Executive Club and those of you who are joining us from our One World Alliance partners. May I remind you to keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you're seated and must remain securely fastened whenever the fasten seatbelt sign is switched on. When opening overhead lockers, please take care as items may have moved and could fall out and cause injury. Also a reminder, please refrain from smoking. E-cigarettes, vaping or using any other smoking devices. It's not permitted any time whilst on board, and this includes our toilets which have been fitted with smoke detectors. We are pleased to be launching our free onboard Wi-Fi messaging service for all Executive Club members. To connect to the BAE Wi-Fi or join the Executive Club, visit shop.be.com where you can discover more offers that are available. Cabin lights for our descent and landing into Milan. If you wish to continue to read, you'll find a green light switching overhead your panel, and cabin crew, at your early convenience, please take your seats back. any overhead lockers in case anything is moved during the flight and may injure yourself or a fellow customer. We do leave you in the capable hands of ground staff here in Milan if you have any questions regarding